That ought to do it. And now that the experiment's secure, I can secure my exit.
As if I don't have enough to worry about in the party zone. Now I've got a broken nail, too. Huh. This weekend.
Hate to break it to you, Megan, but you're a girl.
Yeah, shouldn't you be spending your days off talking on the phone or shoe shopping or going to a slumber party?
Well, I could do those things, but as a feminist, I choose to spend my time doing more interesting stuff.
A feminist? More like a tomboy.
So, that's what makes me cool. Attention, everyone! I have an announcement to make. In honor of my birthday, I'm having a totally tricked out 13. A way over-the-top, ridiculously shallow, majorly VIP studded party this very weekend. Hooray! Now, of course, you won't all be invited, so why don't you gather round and see if you made the cut?
Where are you going, Miss Tomboy?
To get my invitation and prove to you just how cool I truly am.
Okay, but I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you.
Let's see. I have one for all the girls whose names end in vowels, one for all the cute boys who adore me, and one for everyone with a celebrity parent. Well, that's it. See you at the party. Tammy, wait. Aren't you forgetting something? You're right. One more thing, people. Don't forget to bring presents. Ciao. I meant, aren't you forgetting my invitation? Invitation? As if. You're so not cool enough. However, Lee is on the guest list. Give this to him, would ya? Wait a minute. Lee was invited and I wasn't? But he couldn't care less about the whole thing.
Which is why you can totally have my invite.
Forget it. I don't need your charity. I'm gonna show everyone just how cool I am by turning into the hippest girl around.
What gives?
Either we're about to be eaten by the school staircase or we're about to be whooped.
Who has time for spy problems when I've got all this tween stuff to deal with?
Hello, Spies.
Hey, Jerry, thanks for the sneak attack.
My pleasure. And now for the reason I brought you here. To investigate a bizarre phenomenon that's affecting wealthy teens around the globe. One that appears to be turning them into mutants.
No, mutant doesn't even begin to describe it.
I agree. The situation is quite troubling.
You're not kidding. I can't even imagine what having two noses would do to my allergies.
Oh my, it appears there's another report of teen mutation. This one in Vancouver.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get gadgety.
Indeed. Today we have the virtual wardrobe ring,
Cool.
a canister of Whoop sticky string, enhanced by secretions from the Colobacter crucentus, the world's stickiest marine bacteria,
Sweet and gross.
the plutonium paddleball bomb.
I can't wait.
Careful, Tony. That's a very volatile piece of equipment. Now, ta-ta, team. Make Terry proud.
We always do. You know, except for the time we accidentally left the flesh-eating bacteria sample in your refrigerator.
Hey, if you're looking for the Whoop peanuts, you're out of luck, because I already ate them all.
I'm not looking for snacks, I'm looking for the in-flight reading material. The jet comes stocked with all sorts of style magazines that are guaranteed to help me get cooler. Aha! Hipster teen, 10 tips to a cooler you. Perfect! Tip number 1, get a signature walk.
I don't know, Megan. You look more like a hippo than a hipster.
What's happening?
We've just hit a patch of thunderstorms. You're gonna have to brace yourselves.
lightning bolt just hit us. Both of the engines are out.
When will I learn to eat after the mission's over?
We'd all better hold hands.
Oh, that's a really nice gesture, Mark. But instead of giving each other support in our final moments, maybe we should come up with a plan B?
This is Plan B. Now hurry up. And let our jet reactors do their thing.
Awesome! Whoa, Jer wasn't kidding when he said wealthy teens. Whoever lives here is super rich.
According to Whoop, it's a teenage girl. Come on, let's sneak inside and spy on her.
Sorry, but there's no way I'm going in there looking like this.
What difference does it make? We're in spy mode. No one's even gonna see us.
So, according to 10 tips to a cooler you, I need to dress to impress. Observe.
Oh, yeah, real impressive.
Okay, now we're talking. Once Tammy sees me in this, I'm so gonna be invited to her party.
In that case, I'm definitely going.
You are?
Yeah, so I can see you make a fool out of yourself. See anything, Rockstar?
No way!
What you got, guys?
A boatload of presents. It's like Christmas morning times 10 in here.
Well, we found 2 giant cakes with candles, which means it's clearly someone's birthday. Whatever flavor they are.
Better not, Tony. I think that someone might be onto us.
Whoa! And I thought Lee was Harry!
What you talking about, T?
I think he's talking about the bearded lady over there. As in, I think our someone is a some too.
Whoa, I guess they must be twins. I kind of wish Jer hadn't skipped that detail in his briefing.
We are twins, and we're extremely unhappy. Which is why we're gonna get back at you for ruining our big day.
Time to switch from party time to action mode.
You got it.
Hey, no fair!
Hey, Beast Girl, have a present! And another one!
Ooh, these are just like the ones on the cover of Hipster Teen. They'll so compliment my new look.
They're mine! Give them back!
Ow! Watch the outfit.
Forget it. There's no way I'm refereeing an accessory fight.
Thanks, Lee. Though I wish you'd taken her out before she gnawed my leather.
Actually, her chewing on you is a good thing. It could provide a clue.
Which is why we're gonna send it to Jerry for analysis.
So, let's review. What fun, freaky facts have we learned on our mission so far?
Other than the part where girls with facial hair are really touchy, not much.
Well, I've learned a lot. I mean, at this point, I'm cooler than a penguin eating an ice cream cone. And once I try tip number 3, I'll be ready to appeal my case to Tammy and go to her party.
What's tip number 3?
Try not to sound too smart.
Okay, that's officially the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Maybe, but it's totally gonna score me an invite. You heard me. I want 13 miniature ponies, and they should all be dyed pink to match my dress. Now stop stalling and get on it. Tammy, ew, what do you want? Like, now that I'm clearly cooler, I was wondering if I can, come to your party, Tammy. Not only am I not changing my mind about inviting you, if you don't go away, I'll get a restraining order so your uncoolness doesn't rub off on me. Huh. Hello?
Megan, is that you?
Pretty rock and roll, eh, Jer?
I'm not even going to ask. In other news, I have an update for you. In addition to containing the teen's saliva, the sample you sent also contains some mutated genes.
Wow, looks like mutated is the word of the day.
Indeed, the Whoop computer traced them to a laboratory in Southern California, a lab involved in experimental genetic research.
Freaky. Guess that explains why the girls attacked us.
We've sent agents to pick them up from Vancouver. We'll put them in containment until we know more.
So, I guess that means we're off to California?
You guessed correctly. Be careful, Spies.
Good thing we got an next period free.
Surprise, surprise! The door to the Wacky Mystery Lab is locked.
Don't worry, the plutonium paddleball bomb will take care of that.
Careful with that thing!
Oops, guess I let super excited Tony get the best of me.
Why don't you give it another shot? This time with your brain in the on position.
And our brains out of the line of fire.
Bravo, little bro!
I can't believe someone broke in and stole our research. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, it would have huge consequences, like creating a breed of half-human, half-mutants.
Whoa! Something tells me it already has.
We better let Marc and Megan know ASAP.
Hey guys, find anything whoop-worthy?
Yeah, apparently the lab had a break-in and some research was stolen.
What kind of research? And please don't say the kind that turns teens into psychomutants.
Actually, I was gonna say scary psychomutants, but yes, that's exactly the kind.
Then we better find out who took it right away. As if I don't have enough to worry about in the party zone. Now I've got a broken nail, too.
No way, the intruder broke a nail.
Now that's what I call good spy work, Megan.
Thanks! Now, let's snag our clue and figure out who our villain is.
I'm all over it.
According to the Whoop database, the nail belongs to a girl named Kat, who just so happens to be the daughter of the guy who owns the lab.
That would explain how she got access to it.
So now all we have to figure out is why she wanted it.
Whatever the reason, it looks like she's getting ready to celebrate.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the presents and cake we found earlier.
Only one way to find out. Whip up some disguises and sneak inside.
Or we could go with tip number 4. Act like you own the place. Thanks.
Thank you.
See, told you the direct approach would work.
At least hipster teen is good for something.
Okay, Spies, time to focus and find out what our villain is up to.
I say we start with a little spy and snoop.
Okay, major mission madness moment.
Let me guess, the new cool Megan found an amazing wardrobe she can't live without.
I wish, though what's in here is so much more interesting.
Whoa, it's like a shrine to birthdays past.
So, not only is Kat birthday obsessed, but she's also totally insane.
Speaking of insane, I just found a list of all the mutated teens on Kat's desktop computer and their dates of birth.
And let me guess, they're all turning 13 this week?
Exactly.
Looks like Kat wants to have the best and only tricked out 13 around.
That's why I sent out this technology goo to all my competition, hidden in special birthday cards! And when they open the cards to find mutant gene-laced confetti, instant grossification, and an instant birthday present for me!
And you did this just so you could have your dumb party and they couldn't?
Pretty smart, don't you think? Now, hold still while I give you 4 a little mutation of your own!
Sorry, but we kind of like our body parts the way they are.
Another broken nail? Hello! This is turning out to be like the worstest B-Day ever! Worstest? Kat must be using hipster teen tip number 3 as well, because she sounds about as bright as a 20-watt bulb.
interruption, team, but I need to have a word with you.
So does this mean you're not staying for cake?
Yo, what's with the painful vacuuming bit, Jer?
Yeah, we were just about to capture the baddie.
I'm afraid you need to gather up the mutant teams first, including a fourth I just found out about.
Can't wait till after we take out Crazy Cat?
After studying the twins from Vancouver, we've determined that their conditions are worsening by the second. If we don't help them right away, their mutations will be irreversible.
We'll take care of it, Jer.
Yeah, if he gives us a time machine. Otherwise, how are we gonna get to them all in time?
The nuclear-powered flying hovercycles should do the trick.
What gives? Did Jerry get the coordinates wrong or something? This is so unfair! How am I supposed to ride my miniature ponies with all this extra junk in my trunk? So much for Tammy being the barometer of cool. Oh, Margaret, you've just got to help me! It's Megan. And why should I help you with anything, Tammy? Because I'm the most popular girl in school and everyone worships me? Try again. Fine. I'm sorry that I didn't invite you to my party. If you help me lose this giant rear in time for my grand entrance, then I guess you can come. As long as you don't talk to me in front of anyone. Deal. Now hop aboard. Hey, where did you get this flying thingy? That's my little secret, Tammy.
Somebody order some mutant teens?
Ah, yes. Excellent work, Spies.
Spies? Flying bikes? Mysterious dudes with English accents? Maybe you're not as lame as I thought, Megan. Thanks, I think.
She'll have to catch up with you later, Tammy.
Yeah, right now we've got a totally tricked out 13 to crash.
Wow, for a total weirdo, Cat sure has a lot of friends.
If by friends you mean mannequins, then yeah, I'd have to agree.
Never mind.
There she is, making her grand entrance. Which, if you ask me, is a little too flashy.
Totally tricked out 13 and totally tricked out finale.
Why do finales always have to involve such extreme heights?
Don't sweat it, Megan. This mission will be over in no time.
When you say over, you mean over.
Give up yet, gang. There's gotta be some way out of this.
There is. All we gotta do is cut through the wire and set the quad loose.
You're right. The wire will act like a bungee cable and we'll be home free.
You can't do this! I've been waiting for this moment for 13 years! Sorry, Cat, but it's time to blow out the candles. As in, this B-Day is officially over.
So, Megan, are you excited about going to Tammy's party?
Actually, I'm no longer invited. After Whoop erased her memory, she totally forgot about how cool I am.
Sorry to hear it.
It's just as well. After that bizarro mission we just went on, I realized that totally tricked out 13s are a total waste of time. What's cool is being yourself.
Hey, Lee, where you going?
To RSVP Tammy's party. After seeing all that cool stuff at Cat's, I totally want to go.
But that's not fair! I changed my mind. I want your invite!
You can have it if you can catch it.
Tress Loxley's the most expensive hairstylist around, but I'm so worth it.
Come on, bro, you can do it. 412, 413. Okay, that should do it. Take a break.
Ugh. One more school record set. Most flagpole pull-ups with a math book on my head.
About time you got some use out of that book.
So, how many records is it now?
Looks like you hold 178. Which, by the way, is a record for school records.
Correction, boys. Make that 163.
What are you talking about? And why are you polishing all my plaques when I just polished them yesterday?
I'm not, Jockstrap. I'm replacing them. There's a new girl in school, and she's breaking records left and right.
Whatever. Silly girls' records have nothing to do with my records.
Guess again. Tara Prefontaine is breaking your records.
Huh? Please. That's probably not even a regulation-sized track.
Face it, Lee. She makes you look like a turtle stuck in quicksand.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh, is that Tara? I hear she's a phenomenal athlete.
Phenomenal enough to make Lee second best around here.
Well, no one can outdo my new computer I'm making for science class.
So, you must be Lee. Trying to break the record for sleeping now? That's okay. Keep it a secret. I like a challenge.
Yeah? Well, we'll see about, yeah, right.
Oh, you want some of this? All right, it's on. I'm gunning for all of your records now. Ha, ha.
Wait! What? But I didn't say...
Whoa, that is one fantastic girl.
How can Jerry be whooping us at a time like this? I need to be training to protect my records!
Enough horseplay, Spies. Time to get down to business.
I'll give you horseplay. But if you're sending us on a skiing vacation, all is forgiven, Jerry.
You'll be going to Whistling Squalls, but I'm afraid it's not for pleasure. There's been a rash of mysterious attacks, and evidence points to an unknown person or thing.
Thing?
Easy does it, Tony. We all know how your imagination can roam.
I definitely heard thing.
Well, no one's gotten a good look at the perp. Though nobody's been hurt yet, it's bound to happen if these attacks continue.
Which is why you need us to go investigate.
Exactly. Now for the gadgets. The Guol Glue Bomb, nuclear-powered Whoop Snowballs, and my favorite, the Hairnet Snare Net.
This is sort of a lame gadget, Jer. It doesn't work.
Get it off!
And you were saying?
Let's go!
Bon voyage!
can enjoy it, but I say we go right to the location of the last attack. Sound good, Megan?
Huh? Oh, yes. What you said.
What are Tony and Lee up to?
52, 53.
Lee, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me.
If I'm gonna reclaim my fallen records, I'm gonna have to get into top physical shape.
According to Jerry, the latest attack happened right around here.
We should be on the lookout. Whoever did this might still be in the area.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like it's spy time.
Man, someone really wanted to get inside there.
Someone? Or some vicious snow beast? I wonder what it wanted.
They left a calling card behind. I can't quite tell if they're human or animal.
I'll link to the resort's guest log to see who is staying in this unit. Someone famous, I'm sure.
The guest is Tress Loxley. Who is that? The name sounds so familiar.
She's only one of the world's most renowned hairdressers. Someone may have been breaking into her condo for an autograph.
It's coming from that cable car. Come on, Tony, let's check it out.
I'm right behind you, bro.
No wonder there was such a commotion. This could get really ugly.
Dude, it's so lucky that was just a short drop, or we would have had skier pancakes all over the mountain.
We might have skier pancakes yet, with a side of spy toast. Help me stop this thing.
Talk about a dud gadget.
Only one thing left to do. Let's get in front of this puppy and try to slow it down.
That sounds like a really bad idea. Count me in. Set your board on full power.
It's picked up too much speed. This is like trying to stop a locomotive.
Yeah, a locomotive about to chuck over a cliff.
We need a plan B, and fast.
Oh, let's see if this goo-all glue bomb has what it takes to stop this thing.
Come on.
Awesome glue! I need to remember to use this next time I break one of your trophies or exercise equipment.
No fingerprints, but our culprit definitely used some sort of bladed tool to cut through this. But why?
Why don't you ask them yourself?
Come on, this chase will be a good training bonus for me.
Huh, I knew it! This thing is some sort of creepy snow beast! See? You guys never believe me!
I'm not sure what we're chasing, but I have to admit it does need a haircut. Let's get the jump on it.
I've heard of fir trees before, but that's just crazy!
Too bad our perp got away. We might have been able to get some sort of explanation.
They might have gotten away, but they didn't escape my eye-tac.
This is incredible. What kind of liquid can do that?
If anyone would know, it'd be our egghead brother. Let's check in with Marc and Megan.
Excuse me, aren't you Tress Loxley?
I've just had a very traumatic experience, and I'd like to get back to my room.
Actually, that's what we'd like to talk to you about.
Who exactly are you that I need to be speaking to you?
We're resort security. We're investigating these attacks.
You kids? Security? No wonder there's so much trouble around here.
It seems like with all of these random attacks happening, the one consistent thing is that you're always around them.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to relax on my vacation.
But...
Listen, any further questions will have to be addressed to my publicist. Have a nice day.
that went well.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that Tress knows a lot more than she's telling us.
Yeehaw!
Still trying to keep up with Tara? Good luck. She's one supercharged lady.
It's not over till the fat lady sings, sis, and I don't hear any singing. I'll get those records back.
Keep it up, Lee. You can do it.
Okay, so aside from Lee acting like a complete freak, what's happening?
We chased the Yeti creature, but it got away.
But not before seeing hair grow on a tree.
Wait. Rewind. It sounded like you said hair grew on a tree.
Guys, I found a fingerprint.
Fingerprint? Don't you mean paw print or hoof print? We are dealing with a beast after all.
Yeah, a creature named Cat.
As in our bratty nemesis Cat? What does she have to do with all of this?
Got me. Maybe we should loop Jerry in.
Greetings, Spies. Is the mission going well?
If by well you mean completely confusing, the answer is yes.
Jer, do you have any info on one of our past villains named Cat?
Let me see. According to my records, her parents recently filed a missing persons report to the police.
What? That's crazy!
This can't be a coincidence. We better check it out, Mark. She must be tied to this mission somehow.
Tony and I'll head back to Whoop and investigate the clues we've gathered so far.
Excellent. I'll await your arrival. Odd indeed.
Have you ever seen anything like it, Jer? It just sprouted from the tree.
Trust me, if I knew about such a substance, I'd be using it on my own head.
Dudes, this is human hair. We saw human hair grow on a tree.
Maybe there's hope for you yet, Jerry.
Look, that bedroom window is open. We can quietly slip inside.
So much for quiet. That dog sounds hungry for spy burgers. Come on!
Looks like a regular messy bedroom to me. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, except for this.
Look at this hair avalanche. I've never seen anything quite like this. Have you?
Well, actually, we have. I'd say it's an exact match for the hair from the condo.
So now we know Cat's up to something, but what? The answer's gotta be here somewhere. What's this lab doing here? Huh.
It's like a hair lab.
This ought to give us a better look at the footage I captured at the resort. Here it is, Jer. What do you think?
I think you were chasing some sort of hairy humanoid.
Either that or a dog who's learned to walk upright.
I've seen all I need to see. I feel like I'm trapped in a vacuum cleaner bag. Come on.
Do you hear something? Like maybe that dog?
It would be barking, unless something else is scaring it.
What in the name of... I'm hit! Suddenly, I'm really itchy.
Mark, I don't know how to tell you this, but...
What happened? I look like I have an ape's body.
Let's just get back to Whoop and see if Jerry can help you.
Yeah, if anyone can make their hair go away, it's gotta be Jerry. It's not funny, you guys.
Hey, Jerry, looks like Mark has fleas. Got a flea collar for him?
Yeah!
Let me try this laser shaver, Mark.
Oh, great. It grew right back. Now I'll never get another date.
Well, it's not like you were exactly tearing up the dating scene at Southdale anyway, bro.
Spies, focus. We need to get to the bottom of this.
The hairy beast person who attacked us may have even been Cat, but it was hard to tell with all that hair.
Why would Cat be on such a mission of destruction? And why does she want to take out Tress?
All excellent questions. I'd say the likelihood of another attack is high, and it looks like Tress has left the resort. So I suggest you go stake out her shop and wait for Cat.
I can't believe I have to go out into public looking like this.
Oh, look on the bright side. You won't have to bring a sweater. So this is what it looks like in one of these trendy salons. Anybody see anything interesting?
I sure do. This conditioner ought to work on my itchy fur. Ah, sweet relief.
Another one of these labs, like the one in Cat's room.
What is the deal with everyone growing hair with liquid?
It was supposed to revolutionize my industry. My coolest, chicest hair treatment ever. Unfortunately, it was too good. I couldn't stop the hair from growing.
I take it Cat was one of your clients.
My first and only client.
Let me guess. Cat's using your own treatment to get revenge on you, except she seems to be hitting everyone but you.
This is all your fault. You owe me a lifetime of free haircuts, lady, and I'm gonna need a lot of them.
Someone else is in here. It must be Cat. She's relentless. Whoa! That is one hairy girl!
You turned me from chic to freak! You thought you could run, but I'll get revenge if it's the last thing I do!
Oh.
Ha! Now who's laughing?
Hey, Lee, you think biggest monobrow could be a school record?
I don't see why not. And I know Tara would want to beat it.
Get back here! Argue about who's hairiest later! They're getting away! Oh, please! Where do you think you're going? This is impossible! I feel like a piece of dandruff!
You just need to condition those tangles out.
Thanks, bro. You should totally see if Tress will hire you as a shampoo boy at her salon.
I wonder what she'd pay.
When I'm done with you, no barbershop will ever hire you!
I'm not a barber! I'm a hairstylist, and don't you forget it!
I'll give you something you'll never forget! You won't get away that easily! Who would have guessed this mission would end up like this? What do we do?
I don't know. Defusing an all-out cat fight on a giant hair stalk isn't in the Whoop manual.
I have an idea. Lee, grab one end of this hairnet snare net and get ready to fly. Lee, give it a rest! We're on a serious mission here!
Now I've got you, and this time I won't miss!
You witch! I just frosted my tips yesterday. Now look at me!
This hair is gonna topple if they don't stop fighting.
Our best bet is if they keep it up and fall into the net. Hey, don't take that from her!
Yeah, stand up for yourself.
You!
Hey, Tony! You think I have stronger biceps than Tara?
Lee, the net!
No.
Let's land this hairy mess.
Excellent work, Spies. This mission was more than a little hairy, but there was a silver lining.
Ah, real funny, Jer. Have you been able to come up with an antidote for me yet?
In fact, I have. The agents are spraying the streets with it as we speak to ensure not a single hair grows back. Dear, that was a huge hair.
So, what about the girls?
We'll keep them in separate holding cells until we sort out what to do with them. They're still quite riled.
Jerry, can I have the antidote before I scratch myself silly?
Well, yes, of course.
On second thought, I like you better that way. Since Mom and Dad won't ever let me have a pet, you're the next best thing.
Hey, Tony, get back here!
Whoa! Here we are, big guy. Take a training break.
I can't look. What's the damage?
It's not good. All Tara. This girl's a machine.
The good news for you is that Tara is rumored to be bored with athletics and is moving on to other challenges.
Oh, that's a relief.
You should never get upset about someone being better than you. Just be satisfied you've given it your all.
You see that awesome computer Tara built? She's athletic and brilliant.
Oh no! She's into computers now? I gotta get to work on a better computer right away!
Just be satisfied you've given it your all, Mark.